Hello, I am working on making chicken fajitas in the quick cooker. I forgot to thaw out my chicken, so I've had it sitting in the sink for, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes or so. But I'm going to use my professional shears here to open up the chicken. I've got the quick cooker on sear, and I'm going to drop the frozen chicken. Hopefully I can get this off. Hopefully it's thawed enough. Nope. Okay. Alright, yeah. Peel that off. Yeah, don't cook with that on. It is technically safe to cook with whatever that is on there, but it's not edible. Alright. So I'm going to sear my chicken and just get it heated. Just get a little flavor on it that way. Let me wash my hands and then I'll show you the inside of my quick cooker. Let me get this raw chicken off my hands. I've never made chicken fajitas in the quick cooker before, but I'm excited to give it a try. I'm going to grab my large chef tongs. These are heat resistant up to 480 degrees. So they can just go anywhere with you. They can go to the grill, they can go in your quick cooker, they can go just wherever you need them to go. So I put some butter down in the bottom of the pot because every good recipe starts with butter. Not a whole stick for this recipe though, but just a little bit of butter. Just going to get a nice sear, and you can cook from frozen in the quick cooker, so I'm not worried about, thawing them out or whatever, because they'll cook just fine from frozen. You just have to give them a few extra minutes. And all I'm putting in this is a packet of fajita seasoning, a can of Rotel tomatoes. I'm going to put some black beans. I'm going to drain the black beans and put those in there. And then I'm going to do a can of chicken broth. The recipe that I looked at said to do water. But chicken broth is going to make it taste richer. There we go. It is important when you sear like this. I'm going to have to pull the chicken out in just a second, and when I pour in the chicken broth, I'm going to have to scrape the bottom because you'll get a burn message if there's anything stuck on the bottom, and it's just a safety feature to make sure when it's pressure cooking that it doesn't get too hot. So you could get a burn air, and all that means is you just need to get in there and just scrape the bottom of the pot for a couple seconds. But if you do the chicken broth like I'm going to show you how to do it in just a second. Yeah, so there's not a lot of drippage like sticking down there, but there's a little bit. I'm hoping I can break these apart. It just cooks better when you can break it apart. But, I don't know, maybe not. So this is what the front looks like of the quick cooker. I just put it on the sear setting and then push start. You can see that there are so many preset settings. There's one for white rice, brown rice, and whole grains. If you are a person like me that I never stand by the stove when I do rice, so it always ends up sticky or I burn half of it. So no more with the quick cooker. You just follow the directions, the recipe that comes in the recipe book, and you're done. And then over here, and I think it's just 3 minutes for the white rice, so how easy is that? And then over here we have chicken, beef, the fish, soup, beans, stew, and chili, and dessert. Yes, you can cook desserts in the quick cooker. You do have to get some attachments, but, or not some attachments, some accessories, but it can be done. But I just love the pre-programmed settings because it just takes the guesswork out of cooking. So if you're somebody who's like, I really don't have a clue what I'm doing, well, then the quick cooker is for you because not only is it hands-free cooking, but it takes all the guesswork out. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the sear. I'm going to grab a plate. Go right there for a second. I'm going to grab a plate for my chicken to go on real fast so that I can... Oh, and the great thing... No, still unplugged. Nope. Excuse me. The great thing that I love about the chef tongs is when you push them down, they unlock and open. But when you hold them up, they automatically lock. So it's just really great not to have your tongs popping open all the time. But they just do what you want them to do, which is really great. Oh yeah. So this chicken's got a good sear on it. I'm going to pull them out. put them on a plate for just a second. Okay. I'm going to use my can opener to open them. I love the smooth edge can opener because you don't have to worry about sharp edges. You don't have to worry about cutting your finger. It doesn't drop into your, you know, whatever's inside your can. I can't stand when my lid drops into my can because it's just so gross because, you know, there's all types of germs up there. And the smooth edge can opener doesn't actually cut. It breaks the seal on the can. And you just use these little pinchers right there to pinch it. And it just pops right off. There we go. So I'm just pouring the broth in. Bring y'all back over. And then I'm just going to use my tongs to just kind of rub the bottom. I'm trying not to dirty up a lot of dishes. So you could use it, you know, a spatula or a scraper. So I'm just going to scrape the bottom. Just try to get all that off. And you're just going to give everything more flavor. I think I am going to have to do some more liquid. When you're pressure cooking, you need, let's see, 14 ounces. That's almost 2 cups. All right, I'm going to do another half a can. You just never want to not have enough liquid in your pressure cooker because it's not going to cook right. And there's recommended amounts based on the size. So if you have an Instapot, whether you have a 4-quart, 6-quart, there's a recommended of how much. So just always make sure that you have enough water in. So yeah, I'm going to do a half a can. So that's going to bring me about to 20 ounces. And I'm just going to feel more comfortable cooking with more liquid. Now, you can see right here I've got some, oh, he moved his hand. I've got some little fingers trying to touch my quick cooker. And I'm not fretting about that because it's not hot. The other safety feature that Pampered Chef has, that it doesn't get hot like the Instapot or other pressure cookers out there. So you don't have to worry about your kids burning their hands touching it. All right, let me get this chicken broken up. I'm sorry. Oh my. There we go. Just get that in there. There we go. All right, got the chicken in there. Next, I'm going to do the fajita seasoning, and then I'm going to drain the black beans and then do the rotel tomatoes. Yes. No. Here are the black beans. The recipe says to cook thawed chicken for 10 minutes. So I'm going to bump it up to 15 minutes because my chicken's still kind of frozen. Oh, another great thing about this can opener is it can be used right-handed or left-handed. I'm right-handed, so you see me using my right hand. But you can easily use your left hand too. So it's just really nice and it's easy to navigate. There we go, got that. And then just gonna spread that out. Get that seasoning in there, the fajita seasoning. And bring you back in. So there we go. Everything's just nice and layered. And again, I'm making chicken fajitas. So what I'll do is this will cook. And then I'm going to use my straining ladle. I'll show that to you in just a second. Let's see. Got to make sure my vents close. That's the great thing also about the quick cooker is that when you release the steam, you're pushing the button down here and the steam's releasing over here. So it's not going to, you're not going to get burned. Let's see. I'm not going to use the chicken because that setting, oh, it is 15 minutes. For some reason I was thinking it was 30. Well, that's perfect. I'm going to use the chicken setting because I need 15 minutes. Yay. And like I was saying, when I get done, I'm going to use my, my new ladle that I'm in love with. And it's this ladle right here that you can strain out the juice with one side, or if you don't want the juice to be strained out, you use that side. So I'll use this to scoop. I'm going to drain out the liquid because we're going to have the chicken fajitas in tortilla shells. And I'm just going to add some cheese and sour cream and probably get my avocado tool out and throw some guacamole on it. Yeah, we're going to have chicken fajitas, some shredded lettuce. So just some of those little sides on the fajita. But there we go. So there's chicken fajitas in the quick cooker.